Alright, here we go. Is it the right one? I think it is. Let's reload.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
No. Oh, this is... Yes. Oh, it works. Yes, it works. Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna check out Wild Frenzy, which is a pretty crazy Nightwave mod for Le Grakata. So what this mod does is it gives the Grakata a secondary fire mode that will fire off the rest of your magazine with 400% fire rate.
Clem.
Indeed.
Clem.
And if you manage to kill at least 2 things while in this Wild Frenzy, it will refund all the ammo.
Grakata.
Now the beauty of this mod is that you can do a lot of different things with it. I just went with a pretty straightforward hybrid build and inserted the Wild Frenzy mod into it. But if you want to, you can just get a massive magazine and brap away or do something like that. Now it's not the greatest thing when you have a lot of really beefy units at high levels clumped together, because the chances of you killing at least 2 of them and thus refunding the ammo are pretty slim, but it actually works surprisingly well when you think at least a little bit about when you press the secondary fire button. You basically just look around like, okay, are there 2 things I can kill when I press this button? If yes, press button. Now one sort of downside with the mod, or rather the mechanic of the mod, is that when you press the secondary fire button, it snaps you out of Iron Sight, so you can't take advantage of things like Argon Scope. Which means your crit chance with this is gonna be somewhat meh unless you have a crit ribbon. But then again, I'm not entirely sure how much of a downside it actually is, considering how much the Grakata kicks, especially when you add 400% fire rate, so I'm not entirely sure I would actually want to aim down sights when I press the secondary fire button. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, you cannot increase the fire rate any further, not that you would necessarily want to, but even if you add a bunch of fire rate to the Grakata and the Wild Frenzy mod, the secondary fire mode will always have 400% extra fire rate, it will only affect the primary fire. But that doesn't change the fact that I really like this mod, because it's very much up to you whether you want to use it or not. You know, you look at it and go, okay, do I want to use this? Maybe, yes, no, okay, let's put it on. How do I want to use this? Do I want to have it as sort of just an additional burst that I can use when I run into a beefier unit? Or is this something that I want to focus on and build around? I think the fact that it refunds the ammo if you get at least 2 kills with it is huge for this, because if that wasn't there, this mod I don't think would be used that much, because it's just like brap, magazine gone, next. You'll be out of ammo in like 2 or 3 rooms. But since it does refund the ammo, you can actually play around with it and do weird stuff. I mean, I was able to do exterminate missions and onslaught by just making sure there are at least 2 things I can kill before pressing the button, and I was fine. We really need more mods like this, mods that you actually think about and you choose whether you want to use them or not, and if you do want to use them, how do you want to use them, rather than just having essentially a set build for every weapon. So overall, I think this is a step forward for weapon modding, and I'm really looking forward to the other 2 mods that we can get from Nightwave Season 1. And as always, I thank you very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!